Hi, I'm Simon from Hope Woodturning, and I'm going to show you how to sharpen the round negative rake scraper. I'm going to show you the standard arbor, and I have a new arbor which is front facing. So I'm going to go over to the grinder now. Now, after about 3 or 4 goes, you have to sharpen the face, which is the hardest bit to do. So on the traditional one, make sure that that's on there nice and tight. I'm actually going to come round to the side, match that up and just grind the face. So you'll see with the new one, it's a little bit easier. If you can't see what's happening, what you can do is just use a marker pen so that you could see that you're grinding that face. So with a drill, I've now set the angle at 35 degrees to sharpen the second one. And what I personally do is leave that flat on there, rotate this slowly and just take it up to the edge. And that's now ground. The other one we need to swap over. Always use a glove or use a screwdriver to undo. Again, use a screwdriver or a glove. Flat on the rest. And that's how you grind that edge. You can also do that by hand, but after a while that will go out of shape, so it's best to do it with a drill. But as a little guide, just do 3 lines like so, and then you've got a visual point in which to go. So start at 1, round to 2, round to 3, round to 4, and that will help you keep that round. Again, a glove or a screwdriver to undo. And we're just going to show you how that cuts. Now, you have to have the rest so that you're cutting on the centre height. That's very important. And then the speed, traditionally, I grind about 2000 RPM. Sorry, cut at 2000 RPM. And with this level, you can actually go back and forth, but I always like to finish going forward as if you were using a bowl gouge, because that way you're laying the fibres down and you'll get the best finish. So I'll just quickly now show you how to do it with a Tormek. So first you need to sharpen the front, and I'll just show you that first of all. You can use a marker pen to blacken that to actually see what's happening, but all I do is just line that up, slowly turn, until you've ground all of that. Make sure you use a glove or a screwdriver to undo. Now I've set this angle here at 35 degrees already. Again, you can just use a marker pen to make sure you've got the right setting as a guide. I rest that on, slow, down to the wheel. And again, that's forcing that burr. So we'll just show you what that looks like on here. That's the one with the CBN. This is the one with the Tormek. Other whetstones will also work in the same manner. And again, 2000 RPM, working on the centre. Now you can see it doesn't create a burr as good as the CBN. So in this circumstance I would use a diamond, about a 180, and just line the bevel up, and I would just force that cutting burr on the edge. So as I'm lining up, I'm putting a bit of pressure there, pushing down, and you should see now that that's cutting a lot better. So you can sharpen it to regain the shape on the wet grinder, and then just use the diamond just to get that cutting burr. So now I'm going to show you how to sharpen the square negative rake scraper. This angle here is 50 degrees, and I adjust the table to grind that one first. So you have to do a slight arc. Then I set the table at 35 to do the front edge, and you always do that one last. In both methods you can use a Sharpie pen for both angles. This one's already set, but I just want to show you that if you put that up, just without it spinning, just by hand, you can move the wheel and you can actually get a grind to see that you're actually getting the full bevel. And I'd use this method also to get the angle for there. So let's show you how to sharpen that. We've done that one already. You always finish this way. Start here and just arc round. All that's gone. Normally 1 or 2 goes is enough, and you should feel a nice keen burr on the edge there. It's actually stopping me sliding off. There's a really nice burr, and that's how you sharpen the square negative rakes. So now I'm going to show you how to sharpen a square negative rake on a wet grind stoner. You have to work at the top with the wheel coming towards you. This angle is 50 degrees. This one's already been sharpened, but I would adjust the table and sharpen that one first at 50 degrees. The second one, and you should always finish on this one, is 35 degrees. What you can do is just put a marker pen on there just to help you set the right angle. I'll do the same on this if I was doing it on the other way. Move this towards you, and you can see that we've got the correct angle. So again, the wheel has to come towards you. One or two swipes, you can see that that's all sharpened, and you're feeling for that nice keen burr on that top edge. One more go. Just moving that round to keep the convex, and that's it now. We've got that nice clean burr. I've just sharpened the square negative rake. I just want to show you how that works on the edge of the bowl. Again, it has to be centre height, around about 2000 RPM. What I like about these tools is it takes no effort at all. The weight of the tool is enough. And there we go.